Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and I promise to take what I learn in this room to my grave. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, you can skip it if you're in a rush. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing, and that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you have a hidden tattoo. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. And the votes were for... Ah, yes, you caught the faker. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Well, we can't wait forever, so I'll just pick something. It's going to be... You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, point at the person you've never heard fart. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Talking is allowed and encouraged. It'll help you find that faker. Everyone suspects. The faker has been found. It's category picking time. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Not into picking your own category? I guess I'll pick one then. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Point at the person you would want on your team when playing a trivia game. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. Voting together is encouraged, but don't forget, you get points for voting for the faker no matter what. The vote singled out. That is indeed the faker. Alright, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, make the face you'd have if you saw how hot dogs are made. Vote for the faker now. Everyone voted for You found the faker. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to pick which type of task. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as teams you think there are in the NFC West. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. And everyone voted for. You all caught the faker. All right, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. I guess I have to do everything around here. Face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now.
Welcome to Trivia Night, a dark, dark reckoning, but with like a fun party game twist. Fine, let's just skip it then, see if I care. Here's the first question. As a serial killer, I think it's very important to know your creepy nursery rhymes. So, what happened to Solomon Grundy on Thursday? Use your device to answer the question. That means you weirdos in the audience, too. Time's running out. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, let's play a game. Welcome to the killing floor. Let's get artistic up in here. Every little line will be scrutinized. Subwoofer. Draw this thing the best you can and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick the drawing that you hate the most. It feels good to tear others down. Pick the drawing that makes you go, oh no, I do not want this waiter, take it back. Go with your gut. Pick the worst drawing. The votes are in. It's time to punish the artists. See, I wasn't joking when I said I'd kill you. I just totally killed you. But trivia is not just for those drawing breath. Keep playing and you might just rejoin the living. I mean, I was a ghost for a while, but I got better. Here's everybody's scores. Don't get too obsessed with your numbers though. It's mostly about the killing. And before I forget, let's check in with that audience. Uh-oh, audience. Kind of a bad start. But it's early. Just keep plugging away. How about this? What is a Moscow Mule traditionally served in? And the correct answer is... this. Everyone is wrong. Let's go someplace fun. Welcome back to the killing floor. We're going to play Chalices. I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to poison. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. This is my favorite part. Hope it tasted good. Now let's see what everyone drank. Here it comes. Surgeon General's warning. Poison kills you. Whoa, down to just one of you already? This is just like my last dinner party. Well, it's too early to serve dessert, so how about we do this? If you can survive the next 2 questions, I'll power up the final round and open the escape door. Here's another one. What famous person actually has the name Mungo as their middle name? picked this one. Everyone is wrong. Let's go someplace fun. Let's test your memory. Memorize the pattern. Alright, let's put these away. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? And because it's just you, Ding Dong, I require a perfect score. This was the pattern. How much of it did you remember? Mistakes are unacceptable. Really? It's over already? I just started some microwave popcorn. Thanks, you jerks. Thanks.
Terrible tragedy. I'd keep a wide berth of that old dentist's office if I were you. They say terrible things happen there. A party game, but with creepy stuff at.
Welcome to the sequel. I like to think of this as more of a spiritual successor, so please critique accordingly. Okay, first question. Please act like an adult during this question. Which sport features a coxswain? Time's running out. And the correct answer is... who got it right? The rest of you, I have a surprise for you. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger-cutting game. It's all pretty much there in the title, honestly. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's so easy. Just don't squirm. Ready, set, slice. Just close your eyes and do it already. Thanks for the fingers, everyone. Huh, this basket feels a little light. Who didn't give me a finger? Losing a finger wouldn't have been fun, but it would have been better than dying. Sheesh. Ooh, look! Here's everybody's score. I put a lot of work into the scoreboard. Oh, and let's see how the audience is doing. Yikes. Maybe we shouldn't have checked in with the audience after all. Do better, audience.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail of General Office Building. Our office is currently closed because, again, we are just a typical office business. If you know your party's extension, enter it now and then explain to us how you got that intel. We only need to know for regular office reasons, nothing else.
How do I
Please
enter
leave a
the
message at
giveaway?
beep, because we certainly haven't been recording you this whole time.
Foolish humans.
A reminder to all agents, please do not moon the surveillance satellites. It upsets Agent Waller.
Say, Rob, do you ever think there are people out there listening in on our conversations?
Are you asking if I think there's people eavesdropping on the eavesdroppers?
Yeah, I guess.
Wow, that's pretty meta.
But there could be, right?
I mean, sure. I guess there could be a group of people gathered in a room listening to our conversations at this very moment, but I find that hard to believe. That would mean this group of work associates or friends or family members would presumably have nothing better to do right now than to circle around and listen to our inane conversations.
Yeah, I suppose it is a pretty silly thought.
I mean, how pathetic would that group have to be? They could be enjoying each other's company, but instead they're actually listening to us.
I guess you'd have to be a pretty pathetic group to do that.
Exactly. They're the type of people
Hello! You know, most guidance counselors don't tell you how exciting being in a government agency that spies on people can be. So we decided to make a game to show you how much fun we have watching your every move. We call it Espionage! Let the espionage begin! First up. Yum. What percentage of people have at least one expired item in the fridge right now? Think carefully. You want to be as close as possible to the actual percentage to get the most points. Okay, we have a guess. 60%. Okay, everyone else. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. Hurry up. Everyone is saying lower. And Surveil says 82%. Yeesh, what a bunch of pigs. Who said higher? So, you all got it wrong. Boo. Okay, who's up next? Typey, typey. What percentage of people cannot read inside moving vehicles without feeling queasy?
Oh, did I miss it?
71%. Everyone else, higher or lower? Hurry up. People are saying higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 42%. You get points, but barely. Yikes. No one guessed correctly. Oof. Who's next? We've collected data about everything, even this. What percentage of people use hair products almost every day? You're almost out of time. 50%. Everyone pick higher or lower.